welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my Ipsy Unbagging and try-on video, one of my favorite videos to film throughout the month because you already know my love for Ipsy. But this bag I do have a little bit of a frustration with, which you'll be seeing later on in the video. But before we get going on with that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my videos I post during the week. And if you want to know what I think of the items and what I got in my bag, just keep on watching. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? So bag looks like so. I really love the bag this month. It screams Christmas to me anyways. I can already tell you right now that I'm not impressed with what I got in my bag. I'm sorry. I don't even know. Where do I start? Where do I freaking start? Okay, I'll start with this one. So the first one is the Nip and Fab Hydrate Dragon's Blood Fix Plumping Serum. I read the back of it and it says this lightweight serum delivers an instant shot of moisture to dehydrated skin. Blah 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 blah. Intense hydrating effect. So it says leave skin feeling comforted, looking plumper with the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles reduced. Apply to cleansed face, okay, clean, and neck using morning and evening before your moisturizer. So this is like kind of like a base, kind of like that unicorn essence I did in one of my prior videos. I think it was my first impression on hyped up products. I'll leave it right here if you haven't seen it, but I think this is kind of like the unicorn essence. So let's find out. Ooh, this kind of a strong perfumey scent, so if you don't like perfumey scents, you won't like this if you got it in your bag, just say it. So looks like so, kind of looks like a jelly consistency, like a, not like jelly, but gel. We'll see. It says apply before moisturizer, so let's see how it feels on the skin. This literally smells, I can't even pinpoint what this smells like. It definitely feels more moisturizing than the unicorn essence. The unicorn essence definitely felt dry, but it does its job. But you know you have to put moisturizer on after that unicorn essence. This smells like one of my husband, that sounded so bad. This smells like my husband's, one of his deodorants, except for it's twice as strong. I'm not enjoying the scent at all. We'll see if I end up using this in the future, but right now, I mean, it feels good. I feel like it really stuck to my face. It's kind of tacky, so that kind of hints the reason why you have to put moisturizer on, but damn, does it stink. Okay, which brings me to my next item. And I have to look up how to do this because I'm kind of confused. So my next item is the CHOK Green Tea Watery Cream by MOLY. So just reading this, by the way, the reason why I already know like I don't like my products is number one, I cheat. I look on the app to see what I got. And number two, when I do get the bag, I do look at the products, but I don't open them. I just look at them and read them. I promise I don't open them. I wait till this video to say my first impression and all that fun stuff. So I don't open it, I promise. I just look at the items and kind of read them, kind of just to see what to expect type of thing. So anyways, when I did open my bag and I read this, it says at the last step of skincare, apply an appropriate amount to the face along the skin's texture and gently pat for absorption. Let me get my handy dandy phone out and we are going to look up this little guy. 5 stars on Amazon. It's gel based to provide intense hydration without being sticky or too heavy on skin. Okay, this is my favorite moisturizer. So it's a moisturizer. One of the reviews says this moisturizer is super hydrating yet does not go on like a heavy cream. Really nice for both day and night. Love the light scent as well. Thank God it's got a light scent compared to that Nip and Fab. So yeah, we'll use this as a moisturizer. I feel like I drop everything when I film. Why? We'll use this as a moisturizer today. Okay, I'm literally gonna shove this thing up my nose. This is good. It doesn't have a big scent. So let's see how this feels on the face. I don't know. I just feel like I got too much face stuff. I feel like I'm complaining. I don't want to be complaining. I love Ipsy and okay, does it say pat? Amount to face along the texture. Gently pat for absorption. So we just gonna pat the shit out of our face. Okay, I kind of smell it because I still smell the Nip and Fab, so I can't tell if it's got a light scent or not. But it definitely feels hydrating, so I like this stuff. I just wish that, I know the MOLY is a Korean brand, so, oh yeah, right here, made in Korea, perfect. I just don't like how it said at the last step of skincare. Well, for me, when I put my makeup on, my last step of skincare is primer. But yes, I really like this. This is definitely good for a moisturizer. It definitely feels hydrating, it's moisturizing. I like this a lot, and it doesn't smell that I do smell, because that other one was just over the top. But yeah, I really like this. My face does feel kind of, not tacky, but it does feel like there's moisturizer on it. So, oh shoot, I didn't rub in that nip and fab on my neck. But anyways, yeah, but the more it dries, the less it feels creamy and thick to the skin. So yeah, A+ on the Tony Moly Green Tea, CHOK CHOK. So next is this PIXI by PETRA little eyeshadow duo. I mean, I like it when I get eyeshadow duos, but I feel like I end up throwing them away throughout time when I do get them in my Ipsy bag, because I'm more of like a palette girl. Like to pick up a palette and get my look out of just one palette majority of the time. This looks cute, so I'm excited to try it. It's got a darker shade, which I'll probably put that on my outer V, and it's also got a lighter shade. So I'll kind of do like a halo effect today. I'll put this on my outer V on like the inner part of my eye as well, and then I'll use this for the halo effect. I will dip into my All I See Is Magic palette by ColourPop, and I will kind of just start to transition the eyes. I'll just do it off camera just so, yeah, because we're focusing on the PIXI shadows in this video. But I'll just use these two colors right here for transition, and then I'll be right back to try out the PIXI by Petra shadows. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and dip in, it just says Mesmerizing Mineral Duo Orchard Ornament. So I wonder if one shade is Orchid and one shade is Ornament. So we'll just use our imagination, and I will name this shade Orchid and this shade Ornament. Doesn't it kind of look like the name? Anyways, so I'll dip into the shade Orchid. I'll focus that on my outer V and also the inner part as well, and I'll be using my Glamour Dolls brush to do that. So I've had to dip in twice. It's pigmented, but I've had pigmented-er. That is a word. But it does have kickback. I mean, if you can see, it's got a teeny bit of kickback, so it's good. It's just not like something to ooh and ah over. Okay, so before we go on with the next shade, I'll go ahead and blend it out with my M510 brush, just so it won't have harsh edges before we get on with the ornament shade. So next we'll go in with this cute white shimmery color. It's Ornament in my book. And it's like a grayish white. I mean, I'm sure you can also use it on your inner corners as well, but today I'll be using it as a halo eye. And that brings us to the next item. So I got a LUXIE 239 Precision Shader Brush. Kinda shaped like a paddle brush, but a little bit more fluffier. So we're gonna try this out today on the ornament shade. So I'm just going to pick up some product and spray it with MAC Fix Plus and then apply it and see what happens. See if this brush beats my Vasanti paddle brush, because I use nothing but my Vasanti paddle brush for my shimmers. So the product came up really, really good. Okay, Ornament, you are a very beautiful color. This brush, wow, I really, really like this brush. This is probably my favorite item so far. The brush, for sure. I'm probably going to be using it, but also showing my Vasanti paddle brush some love, but I'll be using this a lot. And I like that it stays wet when I dip in to go to the other eye, because my paddle brush, when I dip in to go to the other eye, I have to dip in the shadow and then I have to spray it again with Fix Plus. It won't have wet product. I have to spray it again so I can wetten the product. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Orchid shade one more time and kind of go over any of the harsh edges. And I'll be using my Glamour Dolls brush again to do that. And then with my M510 brush again, I'll just blend it out just so there's no harshness to the look. So as far as the shadow goes, I do like the shadows. I do like the shimmer shadows better. I feel like that dark shade, it's not super patchy, but you do have to build it up. I had to dip in 2 to 3, I dipped in 3 times for this eye, 2 times with this eye. So it's definitely something you have to pick up again to get your pigment. So I mean, it's okay. It's not my least favorite item. You already know what my least favorite item is if you have watched this whole video. Anyways, it's not my least favorite item, but I mean, maybe I'll use it again. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really the type to be like, ooh, let's pick up this little teeny guy and make an eye look. I don't know. But I do like the ornament shade. That was super cute. So my final item doesn't come till like the very end of my look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put my face on really quick and then we'll get going with the last item. I still can't believe Troy Gentry passed away. Literally hurts my heart. Anyways, on better news, my last item. My last item is the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. I'm excited because I've never tried a MAC mascara. So super excited. Let's see how the wand looks. I usually like fluffier brushes, ones that aren't super harsh, but I'm excited to see how this works. I kind of like it when it's kind of comby like that because it really gets into the lashes and really gets the clumps out. It doesn't, you know, thicken up. It just does a really good job of declumping the look, so we shall see. So let me curl my lashes really quick. I'll prime them with the Clinique Lash Building Primer. And then before going with the mascara, I'll check if my raters are winning. Oh, it's on at 5. Oh, it just started. Perfect. I thought it started at 5:15. It is 5:29 right now, so it's just starting. Perfect. I filmed at the right time. So let's see how I like this. Oh my gosh, okay, so this is one coat, very light, so you'll have to build it up if you want more of an extension to your lash and more thickness. But I'm really loving the way it separates the lashes. This is why I like brushes like this, but sometimes I poke myself in the eye and it's not a good feeling. So sometimes I just get a little scared when I get mascaras with this type of wand. But I'm really loving the payoff. So I'm gonna do the other eye really quick and then I'll put another coat on this one and see what it looks like. Okay, so right there is 2 coats as opposed to 1. So I am really loving this mascara. This is my favorite item in the bag by far. But the brush is pretty close to it, but this mascara is definitely something I'm probably going to repurchase to get a bigger size because I really, really love the way it extends the lashes and the way it combed them out as well. So I'm super satisfied. So I'm going to finish this eye really quick and then I'll get going with my outro. I'll be right back. Alright, so that completes my Ipsy unbagging and try-on. I'm not going to go over what I did like the most and what I didn't like the most. If y'all watched the whole video, you know what I did and what I didn't like. So I don't want to just, you know, waste y'all's time and tell you again and just repeat myself. So I'll just end this video right here. I hope y'all enjoyed and thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up and I hope to see y'all in my next video.